Hello everyone, Mark here with you again at Stanhope Model Railway. Just a short video for you today. I haven't been doing much on the layout. I haven't had time to do much on the layout. This is due to an issue I've had with the resin bore in the river, which I'll tell you more about shortly. But I have done a little bit of work on the track, which also include this video. But other than that, I'll crack on with the video and see you at the end. Okay, so as you can see, we're looking at the river, and unfortunately, for some reason, the resin has gone rather cloudy. It's varying in the cloudiness in places. Some areas it's a bit clearer than others, more towards the front. But obviously, as I move the camera along, show you towards the back, you can see it's a bit more cloudier, which is not what I wanted at all. And to be honest, it's a bit of a disaster. What you see depends on the light as well. I mean, fortunately, it's a bit brighter because obviously here in the UK, it's a good weather recently, but I'm alright down here. But yeah, anyway, it's not come out how I wanted it at all. I didn't expect it to do that. I don't know why it's done it. I presume it's something to do with the pour. And maybe it didn't like it because I did it in layers, but that was the way to do it, build it up, because you can't do thicker layers with the resin I used anyway. I'll just go down here just so you can see, because I think someone suggested it could have been the deluxe materials wave stuff what I put on top of water ripple effects. And it's not that, because if I go down, it's not really showing on here now, but there you can see there it is in the layers. So I don't think it's that. I think it's something to do with multiply. I don't know, it's not set, but yeah, I'm not happy with it at all. I have been given a couple of suggestions of what to do. One from Rob and Grace over RGJ trains. And that was, and I think actually somebody else, or one or two others might have suggested as well. So if you have, and I haven't mentioned, I do apologise, I'm not just picking up Robin Grace, but they're the ones who come to mind and suggested it as well. But yeah, basically the suggestion was to try and experiment and do some kind of light wash of an earthy muddy colour over the top, and then put another layer of resin over there. I've actually got some of the WWS deep cast water resin now, so yeah, I'm either going to basically try that and a small test there, probably at the front down there. So again, use an acrylic paint as make a thin wash of an earthy brown or something, and then put a resin on it, or I'll just have to go the other lot and do it that way. I might have to do it that way. The only other alternative I've got is to either somehow take it out. Now the baseball tops will come off, because obviously they're just screwed in, so I can take them off. And otherwise I've got to try and dig out. Bear in mind it's all got filler in the back. I can either dig that, loosen it off and replace the wood, or I can just dig out what I can of the river with, stone and life or something of the resin anyway, and then just do a complete pour with a WFD cast water, but we'll see. I'll have to get back to you on that because I still haven't decided. So moving on to some slightly better news. I've actually rusted up the sides of the track now, and what I used for that was some good old Humbrol enamel rust wash, and just painted it on with a flat brush on the sides of the rail and like the inside and the outside. So hopefully, I don't know because it depends on the light to see what colour it comes out, but I've done all of the main line at the back there obviously, and I've done the head shunt straight road to the turntable. I'll slowly try and pan along. As I say, it might depend on the light whether you're seeing this or not. Hopefully you are. But yeah, I think that's come out as quite a good effect. So I'll just go along. Just not too quick or not too slow. Hopefully you can see all this. And it's coming out okay on camera to show you the effect. But yeah, so I've done all of it. Some places it's slightly thicker than others. Let's try and vary the effect, and it's just how it come out. But hope you can see that. You can see it's all come out pretty good, so I'm quite pleased with that. And the other thing I've done, if I swing over to here, there you go. You can see I've done the buffers now for the new station area here. So they're just the normal Pico rail built buffer stops. I can't remember the code on it. I think it's SL40. I can't remember, but yeah, I've used those. So I've also got one at the end of the engine shed road there, or side in there. One should be at the end of the platform there. One on the good side in there. And basically what I've done with it is I sprayed over with some RailMatch enamel Sleeper Grime in the spray form. Just quickly give them a spray over. Once that had dried, I then went over them all with the Humbrol enamel wash, and rust wash, that is. Just gave them light coat of that, dabbed it off, a couple of light coatings of that. Obviously let it dry in between. And then finally a couple of coats of the Humbrol enamel black wash, just to go on to, because I dabbed most of it off, did that with a paintbrush, and then obviously because I'm doing this as Western region, or Great Western side, as that's what I'm intending to do on this side, I've painted the top of the buffer stops, or the beam I should say, sorry, with a couple of red stripes. They're not the best because they're not straight, because I didn't think I used them all at the same time, but never mind. Obviously on the two-sided ones there's no lamps on there because there wouldn't have been. And then on the M1 the lamp is obviously on there. If I get a bit closer, and you can see I painted it black, and use a different colour red for the light. I'd like to thank Mo for that. Sorry I can't pronounce your channel name because I've forgotten how to pronounce it off the top of my head, so I do apologise, Mav. But that's Mav. I'll try and put a link in the description of your channel, but thanks for your help, because I did some research and it was hard to find the information on what colour the buffer stops were. But Mav done some research for me as well, and we've both come to the same thing because he's managed to find some photos, and that's how and we come to that conclusion. So they're painted. So yeah, I've got those done as well, and that's all looking good. So bar sorting out some wood for the platform, or sorting out the platforms. The track is basically ready for ballasting, because I want to try and get the platform in there first, and then I'll ballast up to it, but that'll be in another video. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that video, the song update. If you did, please don't forget to or consider subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do appreciate all my subscribers, both old and new. And on that note, I'd just like to say thank you to all my subscribers, from new and old, for getting me over to the 500 mark. I think I'm over 540 now. I really do appreciate that. I didn't expect to get that far, and I thank you all so much for that and all for your continued support. And also, please don't forget to like the video by hitting that thumbs up button. Leave your comments below, and I'll be back to you soon. I'm not sure when the next update is going to be, because unfortunately my wife had an accident at work last week. And she's not very mobile, and she's not going to be very mobile now for a good number of weeks. We don't know how long. We just have to wait and see how things go with that. But I've kept you for so long now, so I'll say bye for now, and I'll still see you all soon.